He's been so busy. It's International Women's Day, and the Labour Party are very well represented by people with uteruses, especially these two nasty little bullies. Nice work, girls. I mean, people with uteruses. And happy 60th birthday to me. And thanks to the taxpayer who paid for the cake. Chrissy Bowen said it was baked using renewable electricity, so it's not even cooked. But enough of this birthday shit. It's time for another holiday. And I'm off to India. What a coincidence that the test match is on. Oh, the Indians just love me. I was covered in all this yellow shit, which I later found out was kitty litter. But I didn't go over by myself. I brought over all of Australians' most influential CEOs for the junket. And even this little prick got a free flight. Look out, Tom Cruise! I even got to sit in the cockpit of a fighter jet. I couldn't figure out how the fucking thing worked, but it made for a good selfie. Did anybody say cricket? I was paraded around the ground like a complete imbecile, but I was a real natural. Even Steve Smith was impressed. I had a little chat with Travis Head, and he asked me when his energy bills are going to be reduced. And I just told him to shut up and hit the bloody ball. It was great to watch the Aussies without being annoyed by all those peasants. I even had time to brush up on my culinary skills. Here I am cooking some Aussie vindaloo, and here I am the next day praying that my next shit doesn't end up all over the floor. And before I left, I popped in to the University of the petrol station attendants and thanked them all for coming over to Australia to run our petrol stations and 7-Elevens. Now it's off to San Diego for the AUKUS meeting. It was most amusing as everybody thought I was Captain Wallace from McHale's Navy. I have no idea who this cross-eyed little Indian bloke is, but he seemed to have followed me over from India. And here I am shaking hands with President Biden. And this little Indian bloke, he's still hanging around. Now I seem to have forgotten who this bloke is. I think it might be the British Prime Minister. And President Biden gave me a pair of aviators. Now I'll be able to sniff hair and fall downstairs just like him. So there you go, Australia's now a target for Russia and China. And on the way home from my extended holiday, I popped into Fiji, where I ran into Morgan Freeman. That's all I have for now. I'll see you next week, and I promise I'll get around to that cost of living thing just after I finish this beer.
Cheaper electricity. When will we?
Sorry. That's just not fair.